Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. We're starting back here in Winter Tundra just for some quick proof of concept. For those wondering how you get to Dragon Shores, other than the ending actually putting you there, well, the giant portal in the courtyard is not just for show, so off we go. So, at long last, it's time to hit the beach. There's a little waiting area here, a portal back to Winter Tundra, but that's not really why we're here.
Well done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park. By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
I think there actually is an orb requirement for being able to get into the park in the first place, but I forget exactly what it is. I mean, we already had all the orbs. But now we have a new task.
Try to win tokens at the attractions. If you win 10, you can visit the famous Dragon Shores Theater.
So, off we go. We have to get tokens from the various attractions here.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen.
So, try the dunking booth? Indeed we will.
Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
So, simple enough. So let's see what we have here. It seems to be the Yeti from Colossus. And I'm stuck in a baseball. Okay. So simple enough, just hit the target.
That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
So that's one token down.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
You have to do the attractions multiple times for some of the tokens. So, this time, we have an Earth Shaper. Alright, buddy, down you go.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
So that's two down.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
And this time we have something rather noisy. It's the chef.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this. It's my last token.
So, that's three down. So the post-game in Spyro 2, it is a little bit lacking compared to the post-game in the other two games of the original trilogy, but it is still kind of charming in its own way, just seeing Spyro on vacation here.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery?
Yes, or no, spelled with a G, because we're dealing with Norks. It's kind of a clever little touch, I like that.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
So, it's a super flame shooting gallery. Just take out all the ducks.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
So that's four.
Ready for the next round?
This one gets a bit trickier, though.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
So now it's kind of whack-a-mole with water workers. You have to be a little bit quicker, but it's still not too terribly bad.
Nice shooting. Here's a token. Ready for the next round?
And the final round is a little trickier still.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
This time we have the lizards from Glimmer. They're a little bit faster, and you have to hit more of them, plus they can run between holes. Come on, where's the last one? There we go.
Right. Here is my last token.
That was a little close, but still managed it. So, that's 6 down. Now we have the Tunnel of Love.
Free, free, free. You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
So, let's take a ride.
Hop aboard, my friend.
And you get to see some truly strange pairings here. Or in the case of that one, an Earthshaper with 2 fawns. Agent Zero's all by himself. 2 fawns. A fawn and a baby turtle. The Yeti and a fawn. The fawns get around. A fawn and a monk from Colossus. And we're riding with a monk too. Well, okay then.
As promised, here's your 1 token. When you have 10, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
So, 3 to go. The last 3 are a bit more tricky.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
So, let's go.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
So, pop all balloons. Controls are pretty much like the trolley from Breeze Harbor. Just be ready to jump over obstacles. The first phase isn't all that complicated, though. Just watch out for the baby turtles and the electrolls on the tracks.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
So, 2 to go.
All right, I'll flip this switch and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too.
So, let's go.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
This one makes things a little bit more complicated. Some of the balloons you actually have to jump for now. And also, you have to switch onto other tracks. That was nasty timing.
Ow, that looked like it hurt. Care for another try at the coaster?
So, let's try this again. I thought the electrolls were on my side. Okay, that was a weird hitbox. It didn't look like I should have gotten that balloon. That's why I jumped earlier last time. Ah, missed that one. You can steer onto other tracks by holding left or right. The viewing angles make it a little bit tricky sometimes to tell if you have to jump for a balloon or not. It's kind of weird. And time for a loop-de-loop. There's something just kind of satisfying to me about Sparks' little trail of sparkles there behind you. It just looks really nice.
another token.
So, one to go.
There's one more run, and you're on a roll. There's a cannon installed on your car for this run, and you'll have to shoot balloons, too. Are you gonna give it a try?
So, one more run.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
So indeed, this time, we also have to worry about shooting red balloons off to the side of the tracks. You can't actually aim the cannon. The best you can do to aim it is just firing while you're jumping. And sometimes you will actually have to do that. There's also a slight cooldown on the shot that it makes it a little bit more problematic sometimes. You can't just fire like crazy. Oh, missed the turnoff. But you can go around the track as many times as you need. And around we go. There we go. There is still that one earlier turnoff I missed, so we will have to go back for that. Well, we have a bit we're gonna have to go back for. Hitboxes! I believe it's the next turnoff that I need. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the cooldown got me there. Alright, 2 balloons to go. One balloon to go. And we're gonna have to go all the way back through for it. I really feel like I should have hit that one. The range on the cannon is not quite as good as you might hope.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token.
It also doesn't really help that you have that electrol bearing down on you. But with that, we have all 10 tokens. And so...
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
So with that, we can access the theater. And it's pretty much what you might expect. You get to see all the cutscenes you want. It's only the major cutscenes, though. You don't get to see, for example, the intro or outros to different stages or anything like that. But you get to go ahead and review any of the cutscenes you might want to watch again. So, at least good to have it as an option. But we've already shown all those in the LP, so I don't really think we need to show them again. But with that, that's where we're going to call it for now. There is still more I want to do, but it involves most of the endgame unlockables, the epilogue, and I kind of want all that to just be its own video. So, that's what we're going to do next time. So for now, thank you very much for watching, hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.